Okay, this will be an interesting one. If we can make this look good. Let's see what we can do with it. Wonder how big we're going to make this. We're going to reduce it. Going to leave the contrast alone. We're going to lighten up this image. All right, what is it we're going to present to this photocopier, I wonder? What do we got? We got here a pair of shorts. These are normally what women wear, surfies. This is the Hurley brand. That actually looks good on the back, but I'm actually thinking we're going to photocopy the front. We're just going to photocopy the pants as they are. So we're just going to make them look interesting. They're not for me to wear. They probably might fit me. I don't know, but I don't wear women's clothing. I do wear women's swimmers, but I'm not big on wearing this sort of shit. It's a little bit too revealing for me. I'm actually thinking I should... No, I won't leave. We'll leave the dock feeder open. We'll make it more... You can see the black will go well against the edge of the yellow. Let's see if we've made this look good. But yeah, this is Hurley brand, a surf brand. I'm not big on surf clothing anyway, so yeah. Anyway, that looks interesting. I do think I like the pattern without the rest of the pant. So I'm actually thinking we're going to enlarge a section out of this. So we're going to make it a big enlargement. So I've just decided to change tack. Wondering if the back of the pants is going to be better than the front. Well, the front looks pretty good. So we're just going to put the front bit in the 200% area on the glass. So hopefully we can make this. We're just going to tilt it nicely so we can make it look more presentable as a mirror image. And we're just going to leave it up. So we're just going to take a section out of this original, this lovely graphic that we've got, that some graphic designer had made. I do love the surf, I do love the beach, even though I don't wear beach clothing. I sort of feel that beach clothing is a bit classy, like it's to do with the rich people who like to live on the northern beaches of Sydney. Now, I don't like that kind of aesthetic, folks. I don't like to represent something that I'm not. So I don't want to be a northern beaches snob, so to speak, by the way I dress. So I'm just trying to see if this is in the A6 area, which is what we're trying to do. But yeah, I just don't want to look like a fucking northern beaches snob. I'm actually thinking we're going to change this. We're going to just pull that up, hit the stop key. We're going to go and change this to photo paper. That'll turn up better, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I just don't want to represent something I'm not. You know, I like the northern beaches, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the culture, the snobby culture. People thinking it's the only part of Sydney, so to speak, worth being a part of. We can still see a bit of... No, that's not the elastic. I thought that was the elastic, but it's not. So I'm wondering if we're going to do anything different or we're going to keep it like this. Wondering if we can improve on it. Wondering if we're going to improve on it. Maybe we can tilt it further a little bit around. Hopefully I won't ruin the composition of this even more. I just want to make it look good. So I've just tilted it a bit. Maybe a bit lighter could go. It's still a bit too dark. Wondering, I'm just trying to decide. We'll go here. Contrast has not been used, so we can use the brightness in conjunction with the copy density to add an extra brightness, an extra bang of brightness. So hopefully that'll work. But hopefully it won't be too bright. But we only just used a little bit of extra brightness. So let's see how we go. Let's see if that extra brightness has actually brightened up. Yeah, that looks a lot better actually. You can see it now. That looks a lot better. That looks far better. You can make out what it is. I'm thinking that that's going to be the centre of our job. It's still got darkness to some extent, but at least it's not too dark, and it looks brilliant. Let's see if we can just print off our job to complete the job. So that looks good actually. These clothing bits are really interesting to photocopy. Something different for a change, folks. I'm going to have to donate these clothes because I don't wear them, but I just like the style, the colours and the shapes and the graphics that you can get on fashions. But you can get them from mainly like op shops. That's where I get most of mine from. So I try to keep the price, the cost of my copier art down a little bit by using second-hand clothes. Nothing wrong with that. I even wear second-hand. I don't like buying most of my clothes new unless it's sale. It's for sale or cheap. But basically I like to buy second-hand stuff, and it's nice. It's got a nice aesthetic to it that you don't get in a shopping centre. So let's see how we go with that. So we just used the brightness control to add further lightness to the image. So let's see how this looks. So this is the Hurley brand clothing. Yeah, a lot of people like Hurley. As I said, I'm not the person who likes to associate with the Northern Beaches too much because of its snootiness. So I don't wear surf branded garments. Even though I love the surf and I love the Northern Beaches, I just don't like the snootiness. Okay, that looks really, really nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.